We're talking about stereotypes, right? Okay.
As a school, as students, stereotypes are all around us. So since they're constantly drilled into our minds, since we use them all the time, we have like a
Culture Week. There are a lot of groups that are afraid to present to the whole school their actual culture. For example, on African Heritage Day.
I know of one. I can't think of it. Wait, what was the question again? Can you please ask the question again?
Jason Disson, black.
I'm Red Report. I'm Gio.
Hey, come on!
Oh, can't say white people, right?
Like, do I say Asian or Filipino?
Like that black guy over there.
Yeah, gotta prove himself.
Well, in those AP and honors classes, do you think that they accurately represent the diversity at our school?
AP classes, you mean?
And honors classes?
No.
I'm Juan, and I'm Filipino. A lot of my other friends, they expect me to be super smart or understand everything, but that's not true.
The things that's really concerning from an educator's point of view is the impact on promoting stereotypes that come from not having students of color, Latino, African American students of, from minority groups represented in proportion to their numbers in the school in honors classes, in AP classes.
Hi, I'm Charlotte Herber. I'm Caucasian. There are Latino tables and there are black tables and there are sometimes white tables, and there are a few students that may cross those lines, but they're a precious few. And if we were to give more minority students an opportunity to enter those classes, I'm sure that they would rise to the occasion.
In fact, I could say that in my AP Euro class, I'm the only black kid in that class, my SLT class. The only black kid. I mean, all the courses I take, which are, either an honors or an AP course, I am the only black kid there. We need more of that. We need more black kids in these classes.
As a school, as students, stereotypes are all around us. So since they're constantly drilled into our minds, since we use them all the time, we have like a sense that we should live up to these stereotypes, or that these stereotypes kind of guide us or tell us how we should act.
Hi, my name is Brian Mandana, and I'm first generation Hispanic. My mother immigrated from Paraguay, and my father immigrated from Argentina. For example, my AP US History class, there is one other minority other than me.
It also impacts the students who are in the room. So if I'm a white student sitting in a class and all the students look like me, then I'm thinking, well, that's the way it should be. And the students who aren't there probably don't belong there. And that's a really bad stereotype to promote in a school like ours, particularly where we have such diversity.
If you look at all the statistics of them, everyone is predominantly white in them, in all those classes. Maybe 1 or 2 or 3 students the most. But other than that, every other student is just white, and why is that? Like, is there a reason because of that? And
hi, my name's Emily Vanderpool. I'm British, and my mom came from England about 30 years ago. I didn't really have the head start that a lot of other kids whose parents had been pushing them and whose parents really knew about the system and what you need to do to get ahead. Whereas my mom had no idea how the American school system worked, and if I had known that, then I probably could have had a little bit of an easier time getting into these honors and AP courses.
Like, the discussions would be more meaningful and much richer if we had minority students to contribute, especially in English and humanities classes, where we talk about modern social issues. The discussion really doesn't develop if you don't have different perspectives.
And so many students are thinking that the kids are not there because they aren't motivated or they can't do the work. And oftentimes, that's just not the case. They want to do the work, they just haven't been led to believe that they can do it.
Black, whites, Hispanics, Jamaicans, Lebanese, Japanese, Taiwanese.
Yeah, I hang out with all of my Asian friends and all of my other friends that are other ethnicities. They expect us, oh, can you help me with my math homework? I'll go up to them, my friend, she's black and she knows more than I do.
I could say that.
Because you do.
Because I do. I mean, it's not that I don't have any friends from other races.
Well, you got black out there.
But I don't know, I guess I do like people of the same race. Just kind of happens more.
And academically, maybe shoot for that 100 after you get a 95, I guess, would be a way that people see acting white.
Taking APs, all APs, acting white. I don't take many APs, so I'm not white.
It's going to take a lot of time to completely eradicate stereotypes from our brains because you see it in everywhere. You see it in pop culture, you see it outside of school. It's already cemented into our brains even though we're so young.
I don't find that I am just put into a certain category. I feel like I can take from other categories. I'm part of other categories. Can you please wait? What I want to do is because I want to strive for that higher grade. You know, it doesn't matter what color your skin is. I mean, you're still a person. You should still strive to be as good as you can be. So if you want to fit into a certain stereotype, and that's why you keep yourself getting lower grades. I mean, don't try to do that.
Look, it's more diversity.
Strive for as good as you can be.